Welcome, everyone, and hello, class of 2021. I'm your Leadership Vice President, Cassandra Moda. On behalf of everyone at Poly, I want to thank students, family, staff, and the community for joining us today at the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. At this time, please stand and join for the national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. And please now join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. It is now my great honor to present our amazing principal, Lydia Vasquez. Ms. Vasquez was always there for us during our years at Poly, and she's worked incredibly hard to make sure today's in-person graduation happened. On behalf of the class of 2021, thank you so much, Ms. Vasquez, for all your efforts. They are very much appreciated. Ms. Vasquez.
Thank you, Cassandra. Good evening. I am Lydia Vasquez, proud principal of Polytechnic High School, class of 2021. It is a pleasure to be able to look out onto this field today, smile at you, and say congratulations on your graduation day. Welcome, parents, guardians, and mentors. Navigating the last 15 months has not been easy. For the first 16 to 17 years, you guided the young adults that sit before us to do their best, and just as they approached their last year of high school, they faced more uncertainty than ever. Parents and guardians, thank you for the unconditional love you have shown them, keeping them focused on the goal. Today, they make you, all their teachers, and me proud. Bienvenidos padres, tutores y mentores. Navegar por los últimos 15 meses no ha sido fácil. Durante los primeros 16 a 17 años, ustedes guiaron a los jóvenes que se sientan frente de nosotros para que hicieran lo mejor que pudieran. Y justo cuando se acercaban al último año de la escuela preparatoria, enfrentaron más incertidumbre que nunca. Padres y tutores, gracias por el amor incondicional que les han mostrado, manteniéndolos enfocados en la meta. Hoy nos enorgullecen a ustedes, a todos sus maestros y a mí. Graduates, in the last year, you have seen and experienced so much. In Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wrote, "Today, our very survival depends on our ability to stay awake, to adjust to new ideas, to remain vigilant, and to face the challenge of change." This illustrates the importance of social progress and is no less important today than it was in 1967. Graduating class of 2021, you must remain awake and aware. You need to be able to consider different frames of reference and accept the challenge of change that will propel us all towards true human equality. As I look at you, I know you can. 4 years ago, I accepted the position of principal at this school. I didn't know that we would face all the challenges that we have encountered. In the last year alone, we navigated a health crisis and political turmoil. Many times I was sad, frustrated, angry, and sometimes scared. As an adult, I felt that. And I wondered what was going through your head and the frustrations and fears you felt. However, today I feel different because I get to look at you face to face as you become high school graduates. You give me hope. Through your experiences, you have gained perspective. And I know you will not sit in the sidelines repeating history. You will move forward into college and careers. You will build families and communities, and you will improve your life and the lives of others. Let us recognize our shared qualities of leadership and determination by acknowledging some of our graduates. Over the last 4 years, I have had the pleasure of working alongside many of you. It was great to participate in Poly's production of The Addams Family with Justin Aguilar, who was a great Pugsley, by the way. I heard from Keyshawn Oglesby during a Black Student Union meeting about his experiences as a young Black male on our campus. Sometimes all it takes is to walk or log in to a class to see how special our students are, including Priscilla Urbina, best described as a ray of sunshine, and Jasmine Hernandez, who we would say has a wonderful soul. In the last couple of weeks, I have seen many of you earn certificates and credentials that give you the edge to start your career, while others have earned scholarships to relieve the stress of finances in college. Over 400 of you have shared your college plans with us. Juliana Arias and Jason Sanchez Galdames will continue their studies at Cal State Universities, along with 162 of their classmates. 41 of you have chosen to commit to University of California schools, including Tammy Duong, who really made an impression on her teachers as a peer mentor. Some of you have selected to attend private schools, On that list are University of Southern California and Mount St. Mary's, while others will be leaving California for Arizona, Hawaii, and Connecticut. These are only a few of our graduates that have already made an impression on us, but I encourage our guests here today to reach out to any of the 575 students graduating this year to hear their story and learn about their plans. These students and hundreds with similar accomplishments continue to inspire us all and make us proud. Class of 2021, congratulations. You have accomplished your goal of graduating high school. You now leave Polytechnic High School awake and aware, able to navigate change and see other perspectives. Sometimes we have to be willing to demand change, but sometimes the change most needed is within ourselves. I know you will be able to discern the difference and make our world a better place for all people. Thank you. I am very impressed by many of you that are sitting here today, but right now I will take a moment to present our valedictorians. For the Comprehensive School, Gerson Espinosa Campos. Magnet School, Brian Aguilar Yepes. Our salutatorians, Comprehensive School, Justin Aguilar. Magnet School, Monica Wilson. And our students who earned a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 and above are summa cum laude, Eric Adame, CJ Auxalio, Brian Aguilar Yepes, Justin Agustin, Kylie Alquizola, Dulce Alvarado, Gabriela Amaya Veliz, Carlos Arias Mesa, Ayman Asgar, Fernando Castañeda Linares, Zaira Cervantes, Itzayana Chavez, Elmer Cruz Sanchez, Carla Curiel, Patrick de la Cruz, Brenda Diaz, Jessica, and I'm sorry for the last name, Elcobe, Gerson Espinosa Campos, Javier Fernandez, Christopher Garcia, Panarai Gatenil, Georgina Gonzalez, Kevin Gonzalez, Andrea Gutierrez, Deja Hernandez, Omar Hernandez, Jasmine Hernandez Mercado, Angelica Ignacio, Anaid Karapetian, Harsmaran Kaur, Tuyet Lee, Joanne Lee, Silali Lopez, Jorge Lopez, Emilio Martinez, Susana Martinez, Eric Mendoza, Ingrid Mendoza, Gilder Montepec, Cassandra Mota, Araceli Munoz, Leon Namor, Andrew Wen, Maria Nieto, Luis Orozco, Jesse Pleites, Natalia Raya Cortez, Melanie Robledo, Larissa Rodriguez Bertaud, Miriam Salazar Gonzalez, Elisandra Santana Diaz, Diego Silva, Gabriel Tinajero, Tuong Tran, Mary Vega, Monica Wilson, and Lisette Zamora Martinez. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce one of Poly's two valedictorians, Brian Aguilar Yepes.
Hello, class of 2021. I'm Brian Aguilar Yepes, one of the two valedictorians for the class of 2021. Today, I stand here in front of all of you, alongside the salutatorians and the Poly staff, proud and overjoyed to see all of you in graduation gowns, ready to venture off into the real world, whether that means continuing your education or pursuing work. Before I start, let's all take a moment to thank our parents, our brothers and sisters, our friends, our teachers, our pets, our counselors, our coaches, and everyone else who mentored us throughout the last 4 years. To those sitting on the bleachers and to those watching us from home, thank you so much for standing by our sides and for teaching us how to overcome any obstacle thrown at us after we leave. Poly, again and again, has taught me so much about myself and the world around me. As soon as I stepped into the school my first year, I was taken under the wing of several understanding and experienced teachers. Taking my first AP class ever in 9th grade was an incredibly intimidating experience, and for many of us, including myself, we're ready to drop the college-level class. Despite having no confidence, we received everything we needed from Mr. Schwegel to get up on our feet and try. His playful lectures and honest interest in Newton's laws of motion, parallel and series circuits, and mechanical waves and sound signaled to us that it was worth taking on the physics calculations and explanations, even if it meant getting them wrong. Teachers like Mr. Schwegel, who took the time to make school fun, taught us it was okay to venture into unknown territory and enjoy it at the same time. Our class was also notorious for being extraordinarily quiet, which really gave some of our teachers headaches. But they never gave up. I remember all of the pop quizzes on integration and differentiation that Mr. Moore gave us when we wouldn't answer his questions during lectures, and the time Mr. Alonso made us study independently on DNA replication in response to our stubborn silence. The following days, we made sure not to disappoint with our newfound desire to ask questions and participate in class. Let us not gloss over the challenges we've experienced during the last year and a half. I know many of us saw the initial 2-week leave at the beginning of the pandemic in March as an opportunity to relax and take a break. Looking back, we couldn't have been more wrong. Personally, I was completely caught off guard. It wasn't until May of last year when I really saw what I had lost. No one was readily available to remind me when my next assignment was due, or to help me on a confusing subject. It was all on me to keep myself on track. More importantly, without hearing my friends' witty remarks during class, or being able to draw on our notes or walk home together, I noticed the importance of finding allies in everyday activities. The sudden switch from a thriving social scene to solitary confinement in our homes took tremendous effort to get used to, but after persevering through this stressful year, we finally made it, class of 2021. All of these experiences made us uncomfortable, without a doubt, but they pushed us to adapt and to take a step out of our comfort zone. For me, it taught me that it was okay to be wrong, to struggle, and to make mistakes, because that is how we learn and find confidence in our abilities. I am extremely grateful to be here today and to have the chance to gather as a class one last time. As we step out of this high school today and begin our adult lives, please don't forget the memories we shared together, both the times we spent together in class and the times we spent apart in distance learning. Today, we leave here as better people. Today, we leave here as prepared adults. Today, we commemorate the support, kindness, and love we received here at Poly with a celebration of the efforts, achievements, and connections we made. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it. Now, please welcome Natalia Raya Cortez with a special memorial.
Good afternoon. It is with great sadness that today we recognize classmates that passed during our time here at Poly, Brandon Cruz and Emma Wheeler. Today we remember Brandon. Would Brandon's parents please come to the stage for a presentation in his memory? Please join me in a moment of silence in memory of Brandon. Thank you. Now please welcome Camille Yoinko, who will be singing I'll Always Remember You.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be sending one by one. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears. I never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain, and it's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Another chapter in the book. Can't go back, but you can look. And there we are on every page. Memories I'll always save. Up ahead, only open doors. Who knows what we're heading towards? I wish you love, I wish you luck. For you, the world just opens up, but it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Every day that we had, all the good and the bad, I'll keep them here inside. All the times that we shared, every place, everywhere. touched my life. Yeah, one day we'll look back, we'll smile and we'll laugh. Right now we'll just cry, 'cause it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got to know you. Times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. I'll always remember you. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce Gerson Espinosa Campos, class of 2021's second valedictorian.
Hello, class of 2021. I'm Gerson Espinosa. I'm honored and blessed to be one of the two valedictorians today. First off, I want to congratulate the class of 2021. We've been through more than any other high school graduating class in history, and we did it. After 4 years of hard work, 4 years of wildfires, and a whole deadly global pandemic, we have finally made it to our graduation. Despite all the obstacles that have tried to stop us, here we are today celebrating this amazing accomplishment. Personally, I wouldn't be here today if not for my family, the Poly faculty, and my faith. My parents and family have given me endless love and support. Thank you for always believing in me. Gracias por su apoyo y su amor incondicional. I also want to thank my teachers and the Poly faculty for always being able to see my potential even when I couldn't, and for always pushing me to be my best. I also want to give a special shout out to Ms. Alfara, who constantly went out of her way to help me out with my personal endeavors and for always placing me in challenging courses. Thank you, Ms. Alfara. Even when I try to be lazy and back out, you're always there for me. And finally, God has been my rock and my strength, because only God knows how many times I've just wanted to quit and throw in the towel. I think many of us here can agree that high school had a lot of rough patches from the moment we stepped foot on campus 4 years ago. But despite these rough patches, the friends we made along the way made high school memorable. I remember my freshman year at Poly. My shy, timid self spent a few weeks eating alone in the cafeteria, too scared to talk to anyone. It seemed like everyone already had a group of their own. My thoughts at the time were, geez, 4 years till this is over? That's too long. And now looking back, those thoughts could not be more wrong. 4 years went by too fast. High school has been an emotional roller coaster with many ups and downs, but I am blessed to have had my friends along for the ride. Just like a roller coaster, in the end, I want to go back and relive the beautiful moments of high school all over again. If it weren't for high school, I wouldn't have my amazing friends. The friends I made here have become my second family. I remember all the laughs we shared at the end of our days, when we would meet up after school and head to the plaza for some food. I remember the lengthy track practices, us desperately gasping for air and lying to each other that it was light work and that we can go another sprint. I remember the bus rides home, tired from a long day, and us cracking jokes and just goofing off at the back of the bus. My friends were the ups in my high school experience. They were the ones that lifted me up whenever life put me down. We would pick each other up and encourage one another to keep moving forward. Sometimes we cried together because we couldn't handle the pressures of a high school. And more than once, or rather, make that more than 100 times, we made plans to drop out. Evidently, we didn't follow through with the plans, but that's how we got through the lows of high school. High school was an incredible journey for all of us. Looking back at our freshman selves, they were completely different people than who we are now today. And these drastic changes, for the better or for the worst, were brought about by our friends. And we couldn't have made this journey without them. Today, we stand together at our graduation, the end of our high school journey. But this moment is also the beginning of a whole new chapter of our lives. As we leave Poly, we will take different paths, off to college or directly onto the workforce. We leave here knowing that we have left our mark on Poly and the people that we have met along the way. We may walk different paths, but we are all connected by the memories we shared, the lives we transformed, and the friendships we built. And it is these connections that serve as living proof of our mark on the world. Wherever you may go, always go forward with a smile on your face and ready to reach out your hand to grasp your dreams. Walk a path that fills you with pride and joy, for true success is finding happiness in your everyday life. So class of 2021, strive to achieve your goals. Be ambitious and hungry for success. You are the architect of your future, so build the future according to how you want to be defined. I leave you with this, class of 2021. We are like no other class in Poly history. We are more resilient and stronger. We managed to be together at our graduation despite a deadly global pandemic taking a whole year from us. But Corona couldn't take away our graduations. So class of 21, be proud of this great achievement. So for this brief moment, cast away all your troubles and worries and let's celebrate. Congratulations, class of 21. And now, Monica Wilson and Justin Augustine will recognize the counselors for the class of 2021, as well as sponsors for leadership and the senior class.
Hello, graduates, friends, and family. I'm Monica Wilson, and I would like to recognize 3 counselors for the class of 2021. Ms. Richter, Ms. Palomo, and Ms. Delgado. Ms. Richter, I know I speak for all of Magnet students when I say we would not be here today without your patience and support. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to Ms. Palomo for your tireless efforts as counselor for all English learners at Poly. Finally, to Ms. Delgado, our college counselor. Thank you for all your help during this pandemic year of college applications. You never gave up on us, and thanks to your constant reminders, many of us will be attending college. Thank you. It is also my distinct pleasure to recognize our incredible leadership sponsor, Ms. Calzada. We are so fortunate to have you at the helm of leadership, Ms. Calzada. Your energy and enthusiasm brought Poly into our homes and hearts every day during this year of distance learning. Thank you for everything you do for Poly and our students.
Hello, good afternoon, or should I say, good evening, class of 2021. My name is Justin Augustine, and today it's my privilege to recognize both Ms. Fernandez and Ms. Jose as our outstanding counselors for both comprehensive and SAS. Without your continuous guidance and counseling, many of us in the class of 2021 would not be able to graduate. At this moment, we're able to stand here and be proud Poly students. We also want to recognize and thank Ms. Alfara, who advised many of us during time at Poly. Thank you so much for all of you've done and are still doing today for the class of 2021. Please give them a round of applause. Also, on behalf of the entire class of 2021, we would like to give our thanks to our class sponsors, Ms. Brooks and Ms. Mollywan. They were always there for us, even with the challenges of the pandemic. And we want both of you to know how much we appreciate you. Please give them a round of applause. And now, please welcome Mr. Cooper, who will present the California Scholarship Federation torchbearers and seal bearers of class of 2021.
Good evening, class of 2021. It's my honor to recognize the seal bearers and torch bearers from Poly. The students that I'm about to recognize have volunteered and given back to the community during their time in high school. When I say your name, please stand and remain standing until all the names have been called. The following students have been part of CSF since sophomore of the year. The current seal bearers are Terry Lynn Suarez Ardarme, Zaira Cervantes, Gerson Espinoza, Deja Hernandez, Harman Paritkar, and Cassandra Mota. The next group of students have been in part of CSF since their freshman year. The torchbearers are Brianna Aguilera, Kyle Alcaizola, Itzayana Chavez, Primrose Gatenal, Yasmin Hernandez, Harsimran Kaur, and Monica Wilson. Congratulations, you guys. You may be seated. Next, I would like to introduce Ms. Wilson and Mr. Felix as they present the diplomas to the graduates of the class of 2021.
And now we will call the graduating seniors of class of 2021. First row, please stand. We're going first. Brian Aguilar Yepes.
Christian Morales Ramos.
Tuye Hong Lee.
Leslie Carlos.
Carissa Takias.
Carmen Cardoza.
Annabelle Carrera.
Adriana Amaya.
Lydia Lozano Guzman.
Ruby Aguilar.
Ariane Suarez Guerrero.
Katrina Casillas.
Christian Lopez.
Sydney Castaneda.
David Vasquez.
Brittany Pacheco.
Elijah Rodriguez.
Alexis Chavarria.
Aaron Juarez Mendiola.
Anthony Mendez.
Osman Hernandez Oliva.
Steven Moreno Ortega.
Jason Gutierrez.
Noe Chan Patch.
Eris Tristan Liam.
Adrian Campos Nava.
Julio Valladares.
Evelyn Martinez.
Adrian Valdez.
Marilyn Bracamontes.
Malachi Garcia.
Luis Orozco.
Edgar Vasquez.
Cecia Moreda.
Emilio Guerrero.
Valentina Muro.
Ivan Lopez.
Sonia Estrada.
Carla Gonzalez.
Angel Flores.
I'll give it to you.
Sochi Garcia.
Eduardo Marquez Olivares.
Isaac Garcia.
Jorge.
Okay, no, George.
George Martinez.
Derek Gonzalez.
Jaime Padilla Jr.
Luis Bracamontes.
Javier Ibarra.
Alejandro Mesa.
Anthony Cabral Espinosa.
David Giron.
Giovanni Escobedo.
Jesse Gonzalez.
Andrew Moreno.
Sarah Sanchez.
Heriberto Castillo.
Angel Zavaleta.
Hugo Del Cid Mendez.
Diego Ramirez Gabriel.
Reyes Mesa.
Jason Sanchez Galdamez.
Arturo Moreno Escobar.
Jimboy Parocha Lokiao.
Robert Cruz.
Alexis Gonzalez Rivas.
Angel Nava Jimenez.
Diego Ruiz Gramajo.
Esquivel Arroyo.
Ramiro Gurola.
Nicholas Cuellar Guerrero.
Philip Denisa.
Hagop Bodurian.
Can I just get the Rizzo and Brian?
Lisbeth Terrazas.
Brian Rizzo.
America Garnica Gomez.
George Diaz Vicarte.
Hazel Pleites.
Brian Flores.
Ari Guerrero.
Alberto Avalos.
Jesus Sanchez.
Eric Alcaraz.
Mario Tapia.
Juan Delgado.
Gabriel Tinajero.
Abraham Osorio.
Daniel Hernandez.
Elmer Cruz Sanchez.
Vincent Velasquez.
Jose Calte.
Johan Henriquez Mata.
Brian Davalos Guzman.
Brian Guerrero Cano.
Brian Murillo.
Fernando Lopez.
Joseph Bello.
Christian Gia.
Like your enthusiasm. Gavin Elliott.
Rachania Sazri.
Cody Morales.
Cody Morales.
Jessica Rosales.
William Cabrera.
Maria Sasueta Alvarez.
Gabriela Mendoza.
Milagros Varela.
Nazeth Chavez.
Jennifer Vasquez.
Jennifer Markern.
Darlene Rocha Medina.
Jessica Elkobite.
Bill Rangel Núñez.
Cherry Elisa Estrada.
Gerson Reyes Ortiz.
Damian Moreno.
Angel Zamora.
Justin Zaldana.
Anastasia Soto.
Isabel Bajorquez.
Matthew Rodriguez.
Javier Fernandez.
Leslie Jimenez.
Thomas Arhanian.
Imari Johnson.
Nathan Alatorre.
Ashley Crystal Terrazas Perez.
Melissa Carrion.
Maya Veronica Ramos.
Savannah Casares.
Jocelyn Valdovinos Lopez.
Angel Castaneda.
Adriana Rivera.
Diego Cruz Hernandez.
Mireya Lopez.
Yasmin Maldonado.
Diego Salas.
Celeste Galan.
Ruben Gorostieta.
Alex Martinez.
James Romo Jr.
Erwin Fasihi.
Heraldi Robledo.
Justin Ayala.
Emily Salvador.
George Avina Morales.
Jasmine Hernandez.
Richard Lopez.
Melanie Gaitan.
Isaac Hernandez.
Abigail Pavon.
Jocelyn Saldana Aguilar.
Devin Perez.
Alan Claro Campos.
Esmeralda Rodriguez.
Enrique Galdamez.
Ashley Valdez Lopez.
Priscilla Urbina.
Jessica Penado.
Fasid Sata Mali.
Phoebe Marie Inseong.
Angeles Mendez.
Erica Juarez.
Lainey Nunez.
Yomar Valle.
Jennifer Monhe.
Krish Karampreet Griwal.
Juliana Arias.
Jacqueline Rodriguez Serna.
Justin Christopher Agbayani.
Benjamin Luque.
Melanie Sobreros Cardenas.
Marvin Gonzalez Parada.
Elena Fabian.
Oscar Hernandez Hernandez.
Kimberly Aldan Martinez.
Irvin Roches Guadron.
Catherine Ortega.
Lawrence Jackson.
Yahir Ortiz.
Felix Guevara III.
Vanessa Aguilar.
Sergio Reynoso.
America Alvarado.
Diego Silva.
Justin Aguilar.
Andy Vasquez Garcia.
Nadalyn Nunez Gomez.
Kevin Lopez.
Dason Diaz.
Jared Tadeo.
Noe Ochoa.
Gustavo Soto Marroquín.
Kimberly Moran.
Samantha Gonzalez.
Christopher Marquez Hernandez.
Jessica Lopez.
Eduardo Cortez.
Angel de la Torre.
It's coming, it's coming. They got you.
Stephen Ornelas.
Kenneth Ned Villa.
Josue Pacheco.
Hezraim Lopez.
Vanessa de la Cruz.
Davis Larios Mirada.
Katie Macias.
Brian Valentines.
Kimberly Carrillo.
Kevin Velasquez.
Deether J. Elomina. Brenda Aguilera.
Brian Gonzalez Garcia.
Andrew Wynn.
Sebastian Gonzalez.
Gerson Alvarez Aguilar.
Tammy Duong.
Crystal Munoz Perez.
Luis Mesa.
Patricia Compion.
Nicole Sotelo.
Adriana Rivera.
Alejandro Rosas.
Ruben Carrillo.
Oscar Herrera.
Jennifer Calderon.
Marilyn Rangel.
Arelis Cavada.
Adonai Tobar.
Yahir Nunez Soria.
Manixon Troy Salvador.
Melissa Carvajal Sanchez.
Angel Pulido.
Blanca Medina de la Cruz.
Elizabeth Rios Gomez.
Paulino Medina Benito.
Angelo Rivera Belen.
Stephanie Nunez.
Daniel Uribe Campos.
Lexus Marquez.
Johnny Ramirez.
Eileen Martinez.
Ruben Reyes.
Stephen Morales.
Vladimir Guardado.
Diego Montoya.
Is it Rocha or Roca?
Rocha.
Angie Ramirez Reyes.
Justin Rocha Ibarra.
Stephanie Ramirez Ramirez.
Vanessa Padilla.
Erica Sandoval Campos.
Priscilla Percy Chavez.
Perla Urquiza.
Mario Mesa.
Juan Sendejas.
Samuel Ornelas Chavez.
Leslie Izarraraz.
Angel Cruz.
Lisbeth Luis Gonzalez.
Philip Monterosa Garcia.
Priscilla Gurola.
Carolina Banda Perez.
Anaí Vasquez.
Denise Alejandres.
Julie Enriquez Soto.
Alondra Cortez.
Ariana Reyes.
Anthony David Flores.
Jennifer Hernandez.
Angel Bolanos.
Brian Garcia.
Brandon Mendez.
Anthony Naranjo.
Roy Mendoza.
Justin Ramirez Flores.
Ogisby.
I saw that.
Keyshawn Oglesby.
Oswaldo Guzman Garibay. Edgar Salo. Jose Hernandez Robles. Emily Ramirez. Myra Torres.
Please welcome Leadership President Brianna Aguilera Rodriguez and Ms. Vasquez to accept and validate diplomas for the class of 2021.
We are finally at this point in the ceremony, right? By the authority vested in me by the Los Angeles Unified School District, I validate the issuance of these diplomas as evidence that these graduates have met the requirements of completion for secondary education put forth by the district and California State Department of Education. Brianna?
Hi, I'm Brianna Aguilera, Leadership President and proud member of the Poly High Class of 2021. Will all the graduates of Class of 2021 please rise? Graduates, the tassel on the right side of your cap before graduation symbolizes your time as a student. When you move it to the other side, you are confirming your newfound status as a graduate. Class of 2021, please join me in moving your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, Poly graduates, we did it. Graduates, let's walk together one last time as we exit the football field and Poly with its wonderful memories. Guests, please remain in the stands until all of the graduates have left the field. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Thank you for being a part of today's special celebration.